this in church so that you could encourage somebody. So let us hear this morning the testimony of AJ Edu. AJ.
Well, good morning, everyone. I just want to thank Pastor Aldwin and all the pastors for just giving me the opportunity to share my testimony this morning. For those of you who don't know yet, my name is AJ Edu. Just to give you a bit of a background, my mom is from the Philippines, from Surigao City. I don't know if there's anyone out there from near there, but had the privilege of going there earlier this week as well, a beautiful place. And my dad is from Nigeria, and I also have 4 younger siblings. Shout out to them. Basketball has always been a huge part of my life. I've been playing it since I was young. My dad is 6'8", so people always kind of associated basketball with me since I was young, and I've been blessed to be able to do a lot through the game of basketball. Had a lot of opportunities. Eventually the success in basketball led for me to have the opportunity to get a Division I offer in the U.S. In college, and I had a great year, great freshman year, great first year out there, and had the opportunity to represent Gilas, which is the junior youth Gilas, at the Under-19 World Cup. And for those of you who don't know, the Under-19 World Cup is like the gold mine for NBA prospects. All the scouts are there. There's always, every time there's that tournament, there's NBA prospects. For example, my year, for the basketball fans out there, Jalen Green, Kate Cunningham, those sort of players were at that tournament. And for me at that time, basketball was everything for me. I wanted to make the NBA, and no one was going to stop me. That was my mentality. That opportunity was just huge. The opportunity to play in front of those scouts at the Under-19 World Cup. I was like, yeah, this is my chance to make it to the NBA. So first game was against Greece, and 2 minutes into the game, I was just driving to the basket and my knee bent inwards, and I felt a pop, and come to find out that I tore my ACL. And obviously for someone who, basketball is everything, that was pretty devastating. But I had a good support system. I've good people around me, my family, my friends, my coaches, and recovered from that and was ready to go the next season in my college basketball tenure. But the second game of that season, felt something in my knee, felt weird, did an MRI, and come to find out I tore my meniscus in that knee. So it meant that I missed that next season as well. So that's 2 seasons in a row. But again, I was surrounded by good people. Great coaching staff. Again, they took care of everything at the University of Toledo, and I recovered from that again. I was ready to go that next season, but during the preseason, just scrimmaging, just playing 3-on-3, got hurt again, and it was ACL on my other knee. So that's 3 major knee injuries, back to back to back, basically 3 seasons without playing basketball, and definitely. Was a low point in my life. Again, for me, basketball was everything at that time. But when you're at your lowest, you have nowhere to look but up. When you have no one else to lean on except the Lord, it really just gave me the opportunity to really grow in my relationship with God. And what helped was just making the decision. I was like, okay, let me just be intentional with this relationship. My dad is a pastor. I've grown up in a Christian environment my whole life. But, I never, made the decision to really, have an intimate relationship with God. I may have had a relationship, but never an intimate one. I was going to church because that's what I do. I was praying because that's what I've been doing since I'm young. I was reading the word here and there just to, say I've done it for the day. But, I was like, let me go to church to learn something, to hear from God. Let me read the Bible because it's His word. Let me pray because it's an opportunity to communicate with Him as well as hear from Him. That relationship just grew from strength to strength over that time. So despite those injuries, despite basketball being taken away from me, I started to realize that it's about His will and not mine. I had some very encouraging verses like Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a hope in the future." I would have been fine if I never got to play basketball again. It got to that point where, I trusted that whatever God's plan was for me, it was good. And if that wasn't basketball, that's okay, because I know his plan was good. So he didn't have to restore me and give me the opportunity to play again. But yeah, I was given the opportunity to, complete my last season at Toledo, and then given the opportunity to represent at the World Cup. And it would have been enough just to, make an appearance, make the final 12, but, he gave me the strength to really represent and show what the Lord can do. So I'm just very, very grateful. Yeah. Just very, very grateful, and it's just a testament to how faithful the Lord is, man. After all those injuries, I shouldn't really be here right now. I'm representing at the world stage, but the Lord is so faithful, and yeah, just so grateful, and yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And yeah, just wanted to share that, and I'm encouraging you all to just remember that His plan for you is good. Despite how difficult the trial you may be going through, just know that He is there. He's been watching, and He's gonna pull through. So just continue to trust in Him, rely on Him, and yeah, just wanted to share that. Yeah, thank you, guys.
Wow. I usually don't stand on stage, but so that they could compare our heights, AJ, but that's such a wonderful testimony. Thank you for sharing that to all of us. And just as AJ said, he was